Hey guys, welcome back to the Bros Films channel. So I was going to do a P-47D and a B-25 video, but I just couldn't find a good realistic match where I could get into, so I happened just to do the Hind, which was also heavily requested. So I'm going to show you how to properly use the Hind since the debuff, and I think you guys will really like this video. Also, don't forget, pre-orders end June 25th, so if you want to get some free shipping on your t-shirts, get it before then to save a little bit of money. And thank you guys for all the support, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So since the new update, bullets do not do damage against ships anymore. So I used to use this thing for bomber intercepting and ship strafing, but that just doesn't happen anymore. You can only knock out the guns on the ship instead of sinking them, so it's not as good for that. So I just use it for bomber intercepting, and you can still use it to dogfight. It's just a little bit more tricky. It's more of a B and Z plane now. However, it doesn't match up against like the Corsair and Hellcat nearly as well. However, with those planes you can outturn them, so you just gotta know who you're facing with this plane now. So depending on who you're facing or what plane your opponent's in, you might want to either turn fight or B and Z. If they're in a lower tier plane, I'd recommend B and Z. If they're in a higher tier plane, I'd recommend turn fight using some yo-yo tactics and maybe even some stall maneuvers if you can get them low enough. But just be careful, because if you get hit, you're gonna be done. The American planes will finish you really fast. So before I get started with what I wanted to show you in this video, I decided to test a little bit of the stalling speeds here. Someone told me they're a bit more realistic, but I haven't really been seeing that. It kind of seems to be the same as always. Maybe they did something with it that I'm not aware of, but as far as I can tell, it seems to be the same. The stalling speeds in the game, I think, are a little bit broken. I'd imagine planes would fall towards the ground or something. But maybe that's how it's supposed to be, but I kind of doubt it. So just let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll make sure to read them. So yeah, that's what I got for stalling right now. Let's hop into what this video is really about. So like I mentioned earlier, this plane's good for bomber intercepting and dogfights depending on how you use it. I'm going to show you the different ways to bomber intercept this plane. Because kamikazes don't do as much damage to ships anymore, we had to switch up the targets a bit. So right here, I'm just practicing my leading. I gotta get perfect with this because you only got one shot. If you miss, it's all over. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so now that I can't fully destroy ships with kamikaze runs, you just gotta drop the bombs on them and then find the next target. So I'm gonna drop the bombs, and then once when those bombs are dropped, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not enough to take out the full-blown battleship. It will land you around like 8 kills or something. Yeah, 8 kills I think. Maybe even more, I don't know. But you'll get quite a lot of kills. However, that B-25 will destroy everything. And just going back and strafing this thing, I mean, the bombs already blowed up all the ground targets on it. You won't be able to get that naval kill out of the run. And it's really tough right now to do that, so it's just not going to work. So you're just going to end up crashing into a building like this or something, and that's your kamikaze right there. So yeah, guys, it doesn't work anymore. So, like I said, we had to switch targets. Alright guys, I found the first target. He's firing at us, he's looking pretty ferocious. I don't know if we'll be able to catch up. We gotta slow him down a bit. We're just gonna put a little bit of this into him. Okay, he's scared. Oh my, we killed him. Alright, well, that wasn't the plan, but at least we got away with the life right there. So, we'll just have to find another target. Alright, so here's the new target. By now you've probably figured out what we're hunting right now. We're hunting B-25 bombers, guys. We're hunting the big beast. B-25s, B-26, whatever bombers we can find. I even hunt some Hamptons because we ran out of B-26s or whatever. So this is our target right here. Now there's a very special skill to kamikaze bombers, and if you do it wrong, like in this example, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see in a second here. So I wanted to slow him down with some ammunition, but we can't do that. We need our ammo for full maximum explosive capacity. We need all that gunpowder to go up. I'm even holding two 250 kilogram bombs because we really want the biggest bang in the world here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come up, and I just don't hit him hard enough. I get that spin in there and he dies in vain. So our teammate is on this guy right now, which is quite unfortunate for us because he's not using the tactic. I mean, he's just using bullets. But here's how you use it, guys. Just slamming him right there. You keep yourself alive. You take down the bomber. That's how it's done. Not a scratch on the plane. And I mean, it just takes that certain skill, guys. If you got it, then okay, maybe a little bit of a scratch for missing a rudder. But honestly, when was the last time you ever used a rudder in this game? So I'd say it was pretty successful, and now we can do it again.
like a Banzai!
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe you learned how to Banzai better or do your kamikazes a little bit more straightforward or something like that. Hope you guys enjoyed it regardless of if you learned anything or not. It's just mainly for entertainment. I've had requests for events like this. So I was like, I might as well make a video on it. Someone requested that I do the KI-43, so I figured this would be pretty interesting if I combine both ideas. My next few videos should be pretty interesting as well. I plan to do a P-47D video and a B-25 video, and I think there's some other requests that I had which I'll have to go check out. I did end up getting some dogfighting footage with the Hind, and just for people who are curious on how to dogfight with it, not so much how to kamikaze, just BNZ the lower tier planes and just turn with the higher tier planes. And that's for America. If they're on Germany, then you can turn with them, I believe, every time. And if they're British, then BNZ all of them. So I hope that helps. And don't forget, pre-orders end June 25th for free shipping on t-shirts. So if you're interested, get it before then. Save a little money. Thank you guys for watching. This is G Knight from the Brosums channel, signing off.